On this survival challenge, we touched down on a real-life abandoned island in Indonesia.
Every single thing on this island is brand new for me. I've never been here before.
With no food, no water, and no shelter. And the goal to survive for the next few days.
I'm gonna run this knife all the way along that backbone. And we got this beautiful piece of meat, baby. Let's get it straight on, eh?
So strap yourself in because this adventure begins right now.
Oh, no way, man. You're kidding me, guys. I don't know if you know what this is. I'm on this traditional Indonesian boat right now. We are making our way to that island in the distance. From there, guys, we're gonna start this wild adventure. Let's make it, let's go. This is where we're going, guys. We're touching down on this beach right here. Look how incredible this place looks right now. We have made it, guys. Look at this place right now. We have just touched down on that Indonesian boat right now, and we are on this abandoned island in the middle of nowhere. I'm so frothing out right now. Let's go for a little bit of explore and see what we can find. Let's go. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's incredible. Alrighty guys, we have just touched down on a literal abandoned island right now. And the plan is, we've been dropped here for the next few days, guys, and we need to get food. We have brought no food on this mission, and we need to survive out here. All I have in my backpack, guys, is a few resources, which I'm gonna show you quickly. Let's get to it. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, we have touched down on this absolutely incredible coastline right now, guys. This is a literal abandoned island. There's people that used to occupy this island years and years ago, but there was a fire that wiped out all the vegetation on this island, and it's only really starting to come back now. Maybe people will come back, maybe people won't. We just don't know. But at the moment, everyone has left and no one lives here anymore. Now for the next few days, guys, I'm challenging myself to survive with absolutely no food. All I have is my fins right here. I got my spear gun and I got a few resources in this backpack. Let's take a look, baby. Shoo! Let's see what we got in here. Obviously, we've got a mask that goes with the spear gun. It's pretty much impossible to hunt without one of those bad boys. We got a knife in here. You can see right there, traditional knife. This should hopefully allow us to clean up some fish. If we find some coconuts or something, maybe help us clean some stuff up. That's gonna be really, really helpful. We got GoPro batteries right here. What else do we have? We got a knife and flint, which is gonna allow us to start a fire. Other than that, guys, look at that. There's pretty much nothing left. We just have some resources that are gonna allow us to catch food, and hopefully we can find some water. There is a lot of coconut trees on this beach, so if we need to get liquid, we can probably go for some of those a little bit later. The plan is right now, I just wanna go for explore, see what we can find, and then we're gonna swim out and hopefully get into some food and do a wicked cook up here on Sunset. I'm so frothing out, man. Let's go, eh? Now this could be one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to in my life, guys. And the weather, it's just not playing the game at the moment. It's been sunny for the last week, and of course the one day I come to this island, it decides to play up like a barley watch. But what can we bloody do? This island still has so many beautiful things to offer. Check out this beautiful cowrie shell, man. Absolutely incredible. These are some of my favorite shells on planet Earth, but I don't own this one, so we're gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna keep exploring along this beach. Let's go. Every single thing on this island is brand new for me. I've never been here before. I don't know if there's any fish here. I don't know what this place has to offer. And that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna be exploring this beautiful location. And man, I'm so excited for this one. You cannot even understand. Shoo! All right, let's go. Take a look at this sand right now, guys. It's like a mixture of like white and like it's got pink swells. And then it just hits the most crystal clear blue water. That's our captain out here that's dropped me on the island. He's just gonna be cruising around. He's a fisherman himself. So if I can get some extra fish today, guys, for him, then that will be bloody epic. We're gonna jump out a little bit later on. We need to get food for ourselves because we got no food. And I also said to the captain, you know, if there's any good fish around, I'll help you out because you're a fisherman and I know he will love the food. You take a look at this plant right here, guys. You can actually eat this stuff. It's kind of like a little bit salty, crunchy. It's a little bit sweet and it's not bad. It's gonna be some fuel to keep us going so we can go hunt some bigger game with that spear gun. So let's keep sending it along this beach and see what we can find. Let's go. I literally cannot believe there's all these cowrie shells. They're so beautiful. And they are just everywhere on this beach. In Australia, we used to collect them as like little kids, and you'd be losing your mind if you found like a small one. And there's just hundreds and hundreds just scattered along this shoreline. And take a look at this. How many footprints are you guys seeing on this beach right now? 0. And that is because we are super off-grid right now, guys. If we got in trouble out here, it's pretty much game over. You have to have a fatalistic mindset. If I got attacked by a shark today, guys, it's pretty much game over. If I had, you know, an incident that happened and I was in, you know, trouble, there's no way that I'm gonna be saved out here, guys. It's just not gonna happen. But take a look at this right now. What the heck? We have struck gold with the shells, man. Look at that thing. Alrighty, so let me tell you a little bit about this island. So back in the day, guys, sailors and people used to come to this island and they used to stop. It was a resting place for people where they could chill out, you know, spend a few days and get some vital resources on the island. Now, there was a big fire a few years ago, guys, that wiped out all the vegetation. And you can see that it has grown back right now and it is looking better than ever. But since then, guys, no one has returned, and that has made this island completely abandoned. See, there's signs of life here from the people that used to live here. Look at that, that looks like an old fire pit or something like that. And then look at this. This looks like an old signpost or something like that. Oh, what is that? Oh, no way, man. You're kidding me, guys. I don't know if you know what this is. I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about it. This right here, guys, is a turtle shell. So someone obviously in these Indonesian islands has caught a turtle and they've chucked this thing on the fire, man. And they've obviously eaten this turtle. You can see it's quite fresh. Look at this. You can see it's quite fresh, guys. It's still got a little bit of meat and everything on it. Obviously in Australia, guys, we do not eat turtles. They are protected species. But over here, guys, you have to respect the traditional ways of life. This is what they've done for hundreds and thousands of years, guys. We have to respect it. It's the way that they live. Just because we live in Australia and one rule is one way does not mean that it's bad for these people to do it. So, yeah, man, although it's very sad to see these turtles being harvested on this beach, it's a part of life out here. These guys need food to survive, and I guess that's one way that they do it. So poor turtle, man. Hope you're resting in paradise, brother. All right, let's keep exploring, guys. Now, it's pretty hard to know, guys, how they harvested that turtle. I'm just praying that he wasn't harvested when he was laying eggs or something like that, because, man, that's just not right, eh? But it's a part of life out here, man. This is just what they do, guys. You got to respect it. They've been doing it for thousands of years, just like us doing our traditional things over in Australia, like, you know, sculling beers and, you know, eating Vegemite. You got to bloody respect it, right? Oh, look at this guy. Poor crab, man. He's just like a little rock crab. He's obviously gotten stuck up on this tide and he's dried out. Poor bugger. If he was still alive, he could be potential food, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna signal for the boys to come in and re-pick me up so that we can go hunt some deeper grounds, guys. From there, we should be able to hopefully get some better fish. Yeah, I could probably just swim off this beach, but I really wanna get some big fish, guys, that we can hopefully give to the captain a little bit later on and just share with everyone on Sunset. We gotta get some good stuff. So let's get them to come pick us up, eh? Let's go. Right. The boys have arrived. We're about to hop on the boat. We got the boat just out there. You can see it. Alrighty, we're back on the traditional boat right now. I've got a little bit of an assistance. I got Jolie here, and I also got Captain Adam out the back. He doesn't speak too much English, guys, so you're not gonna get much out of him, to be honest. What we're doing is we're just sending it around this reef right now. I want to find some good spots so we can jump in the water and smack a few fish, baby. That is the plan of attack anyway. But just look at this coastline. It is bloody incredible. And this boat is handmade, man. And can you hear that engine? Thing sounds like a bloody lawnmower. All right, let's keep sending it and see if we can find some fish, eh? Let's go. All right, we've just pulled up at this spot right here. It just looks like fringing reef, a few bommies and stuff like that. We're gonna jump in the water. I wanna get some extra fish for the local people and also for ourselves for a cook up later on. That is the plan. So let's get in the water. Let's go, guys. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Look at this thing right here, guys. Oh my goodness. This is what we call a unicorn fish, man. You can probably tell why it's called a unicorn fish. It's got this big old spike on the end of it that looks like a unicorn. These things have a very, very tough skin, guys, but on the inside, there's some of the most beautiful white meat that you can get. And they're one of the most beautiful barbecue tasting fish. So I think I've got a really good recipe that we can make with this thing. I've got that knife in the backpack. That's a traditional knife, guys, that I want to use to hopefully cut through the really tough skin on this and get to that beautiful white meat. And that is the plan of attack anyway. So I've never actually cooked one of these myself. I've only had them cooked for me by the locals. So super keen to see how she goes down, eh? Alrighty, pretty simple stuff, guys. What we're gonna do, just make a little cut at the tail here. Now the skin on this fish is actually very, very tough. This knife's actually super sharp, man. I'm gonna run this knife all the way along that backbone. I'm just making a small incision right here. You can see I'm just making a small cut right there. And then from there, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna actually lift and peel. And from here, I'm just running that knife right next to that backbone, trying to maximize as much meat as possible. Keep making my way down. Just gonna lift that meat away from that backbone, keep cutting all the way. And then from here, you can kind of lift up this side fin right here. I'm gonna make a small cut, run it all the way up towards the shoulder here. Now, I don't wanna open that gut cavity because there's some ugly stuff that's inside of there. So as I make my way down here, guys, I'm gonna come out the tail, you can see right there, and I'm just gonna slowly start making my way up towards the head. I'm just trying to maximize as much meat here. Now, these fish actually have quite a big gut cavity, guys, and I do not want to pierce that. So you can see I'm lifting away this meat right here, kind of getting to the gut cavity right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start making this cut back up towards the head. And from there, you can see we leave that gut cavity. We don't actually cut into it, which is really good. You can see all the guts, man. We do not want to disturb or touch any of those. And you can see from there, guys, that is pretty much the perfect fillet. Look at that, super clean fillet right there. We haven't touched any of the guts. There's not really any meat there. We don't want any of that. And we got this beautiful piece of meat, baby. Woo, this is gonna go straight over the fire. We're gonna start making a fire up here on this bloody island. This is so sick, man. Take a look at this, guys. You would not believe what I just found on the beach. We got some bloody coconuts. Look at this. That is a bloody coconut. That is what we're gonna have for this dinner. We're gonna have a little bit of this coconut water. These things are so sweet, man. This looks like a pretty young one. It's obviously been on the beach here for a little bit. You can see it's got a few marks on it and stuff like that. But that is gonna go with that fish. I got my steel and flint right now. Let's get this fire going and let's get this thing cooking, eh? Woohoo! I'm just using this coconut husk. I'm just gonna fluff it all up. And I'm just gonna see if this should take a spark. It should do. It's pretty light and fluffy, you can see. Look at it. That right there is going to be perfect. So let's get all this. I'm just tearing it all up right now. I want it to be super fibrous. You know what looks really good, guys, when it's kind of like hair. That's how fibrous you want it. So we got our kindling right now. We need to collect a few little sticks. You can see there's actually quite a lot on this beach right here. Just make sure they're not wet, and we'll put these to the side. And this steel and flint should hopefully take a spark on this bad boy right here. Just collecting some sticks right now. There's heaps along here. Look at them, perfect. Alrighty, you guys can see that sun is setting. It is getting super dark right now. I'm gonna try spark up this kindling base that we got right here. So this thing should go up pretty easy, I reckon, eh? Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Yes! We got it with the knife and flint. We got the fire cooking right now, guys. What I want to do is I want to build this up to be quite a big fire because that fillet on that fish is quite large. So I want to build it up, and then I want to use that really tough side of that skin of the fish, and I want to put it over the fire, and I want to just let it cook on the coals. Traditional style, baby, on this island. It is going to be so good. So let's keep building up this fire. we'll get some coals going, and we'll get that fish on, eh? The only wood I really have on the island is all this driftwood that's kind of washed up, so I'm trying to find some hardwood, but there's not really too much on here. I could probably go up into the vegetation up there and find some wood, but I'm just gonna use this driftwood that's kind of washed up. It's doing the trick for the moment, so if we keep it fueled, she should keep going. I dare say this is a little bit romantic, guys. Just me and you on the beach, this fire going. We're about to have a sit down dinner. All we need is the candles, mate, and would be on for young and old. But how good is this? Woo-hoo-hoo. I love this stuff, man. So we've got this big old, oh, I'm getting so cooked right now. Oh. Alrighty guys, we've got this big old fillet right here. You can see this side right here, that's its skin. It's pretty much like sandpaper, man. We do have this fire going, it has a little bit of flames. I'm just gonna put this straight on though. That side should hopefully protect the beautiful white meat. So let's get it straight on, eh? Woo! That should hopefully just cook nicely right there. I'm just gonna clear that flame away a little bit, just so we got some, just so we got some nice coals on that fish. That looks perfect, man. Alrighty, I'm just gonna let that sit there for a little bit. That should hopefully just slowly cook over that beautiful fire. This is what we live for. You can see right now, guys, our fish is it's on a little bit of flames, but you can see that skin is protecting that beautiful white meat, and that should hopefully just cook right there. It looks so bloody good, man. I'm so frothing for this. But let's crack open that coconut. Oh, smoke in my eye. We got the coconut and we got the traditional knife, man. So what I'm gonna try to do is just use this knife to hopefully just split some of these fibers, and then from there I can just hopefully just peel away this coconut from the outside. Oh no, man, my bloody knife's breaking. No! Look at that, that's probably why it costs $7 in freaking Indonesia. The thing plays up like a barley watch, plays up like a barley knife, man. That's our new saying. No, that's freaking devastating. I'm just gonna start peeling away these fibers, guys, and then hopefully we should make our way down to the nut. As you can see, I've got most of the outside off right now. I'm just gonna start making my way down, and we'll get eventually to the nut, and then we can crack the bad boy open. Woo, look at that, we made it to the nut, guys. We got our beautiful, beautiful coconut right there. We're gonna have this with the fish. Let's check this fish. Let's see if it's just about cooked. Let's have a look. Take a look at how beautiful this looks. You can just see that skin has just been protecting all that beautiful white meat, man. I'm salivating. It smells so bloody good. Look at this. It is just juicy as anything. Woo-hoo-hoo. Alrighty guys, we've got our fish right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give it a quick little flip. Oh yeah, man, you can see, look at that skin. Look how good this looks, man. Take a look at that. That skin has just been protecting that beautiful meat that's underneath. So just giving it a quick little flip. Gonna give it like a few minutes on that side, and then she should be just about done. Woo. We pretty much got golden now right now. It is so beautiful out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this fish straight off. Oh, look at this, man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, look at this beautiful white meat. Alrighty guys, we've had one epic day. It is golden hour in the afternoon. It is time to try this fish, man. Can't believe this thing was literally swimming like 30 minutes ago. The meat on this fish is like really, really firm, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Beautiful white meat, you can see right there. All right, let's give her a shot. Oh my goodness, man. I'm not even just saying this, guys. The locals love this fish so much for the barbecue-ness of it, because it's a super firm white meat, and I 100% agree with them. It's quite hard to tell through camera, guys, but the texture is almost like pulled chicken. It is so firm, man. Alrighty, I'm giving that fish a solid like 8 or 9 out of 10, but I think it's about time we cracked open this bad boy, eh? Time for a coconut. We gotta wash this fish down. Let's do it. That's not gonna work. All right, let me find a rock. Alrighty, here we go. I got a rock. Let's crack this bad boy. Oh no! That bloody fish, man. It's all right, it's only a little bit of sand. Guess we'll just add a little bit more texture. This coconut's so solid, it just bloody broke the rock. Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. All right, we cracked her open. Let's give her a shot, guys. Alrighty, we got the beautiful fish that we shot today. the sand just adds another dimension of texture too. I'm giving it a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. The coconut that we found on the beaches, wash it down. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner on this beach and watch this sunset. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Much love. Shee-hoo!